that Ghalta, the Primal Hunger, you can cast this for 2. It's back in standard, baby. Ghalta, the Primal Hunger for 2. Vaultborn Tyrant's going off. Here we go. Life's good. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man and Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So I hope you like big Timmy Stompy action, because that's what we have today, baby. Let's go and dive right in to dinos. That is right. So initially, you'll see, let's go start off with the new dinos. We've got Ghalta, Primal Hunger. The dinosaur queen herself is back. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control with Trample. So the best thing that you can do is obviously cast Ghalta for 2, and it's actually not that hard. So you have to kind of make a decision here. So with the Ghalta, we're not running like 4 Ghalta or whatever. If you were going a little bit more like aggro-y, you could probably get Ghalta maybe up to like 3. But honestly, we're going a little bit more into the ramp section. So as you can see, let's just go and start off with the other one. Let's do this before I get into the theory of the deck. Etali, Primal Storm. Of course, we're running the other Etali, and if you actually notice, we even have Etali sleeves. So we have Etali up here. Whenever it attacks, exile the top card of each player's library, then you may cast any number of spells from among them without paying their mana cost. So it is unfortunate that Etali has to swing. That is a little bit unfortunate, but we do have the Lavaspur Boots. I do have one little cutesy pair of Lavaspur Boots here, just so maybe you can, give it haste or something like that and then swing in. That would be kind of cute. There is another dinosaur. That gives haste. It didn't really just like make the cut, unfortunately. Oh my god, what am I doing here? It didn't make the cut here. I'm kind of wasting time. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Here we go. Polani's Hatcher. This thing actually gives other creatures haste too. When I did try it, and it came out a little bit underwhelming on its own. It does cost 5. I ended up going with the Bonehoard Dracosaur again. This stops like Slick Shot Show Off in its tracks. It does everything like that. I think you could run it. I just personally didn't, so it is what it is. But we're running the Bonehoard Dracosaur, flying first strike at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. 3/1 red dinosaur and a treasure for your troubles here. A lot of times in some matchups you prefer the Tyrranax Rex. Some matchups you prefer the Vaultborn Tyrant. Just kind of get it on the board, you gain that life, get a card advantage. So it kind of just depends. So again, it just is what it is. Sometimes you're gonna have big sometimes you're gonna have the wrong dino for the matchup. That's just kind of the luck of the draw. I hate to say it. This is a little bit more of a flavorful deck rather than like a die-hard meta deck. But don't get me wrong, we still have plenty of tools to win, especially in like a best of 3 format. At least win at least 50% of these. So I do have the usual sideboard cards here. We got the ballot for discard stuff here, Paw Patch Formation, Ghost Vacuum, even a Pyroclasm. I know that hurts our dorks here because it does hit every single creature, but if you're going against lizards or even some aggro decks, this does hurt them a lot. So we have plenty of things we can do on that front, but Llanowar Elves is back into standard, speaking alongside the Ghalta. So this is a little bit awkward. You do need that Hulking Raptor, because if you'll notice, the curve is very strong on the beginning and very strong on the end, obviously with Trumpeting Carnosaur, Kogla and Yidaro, the other Etali, Vaultborn Tyrant. You have all these big dinos, but you kind of need that like in between, because we do have I do like the Llanowar Elves a little bit better than the Lorekeeper, so there's kind of that. But the Paleontologist is better than both of them, I think, because obviously you can exile a card from a graveyard and then you can just recast them. So having the Paleontologist really helps, especially against like black decks that just like kill all your stuff. The Paleontologist brings them back. So I got a lucky little Itzquinth here, Silver Bullet. You may pay 2 and then just deal damage. So that's actually kind of a cute little card here. Why not? It's a cute little Itzquinth. So I think this pretty much covers it. Hammerskull, just a big meat stick, kind of lessens Ghalta, and the Hulking Raptor is the best of both worlds here, because what Hulking Raptor can do is you can add 2, and then it's got War 2, so it's a little harder to kill, and then adding that 2 green is good, and then also gets Ghalta down because it's a very powerful creature in 5, and it also gains you 2 green sources here, so you can just kind of slam down another big creature here. So we got this new Etali, and this Etali is not as good as this one in my opinion, even though it does cost 1 less, but it is what it is. It's still a new card, and the artwork is sickening, and it's a new card, so we're going to go ahead and give some homage to Etali. So, as always, we're going to give a shout out to the Mirrex. The Mirrex are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They mean the absolute world to me, and it does, we're getting there. We're getting there. As you know, I always say in every single video, I'm going to continue faking it until we make it. So, Foundation is here. I'm enjoying it. I hope you are too. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Yada, yada. I appreciate all of you continuing making it to make it, but just keep in mind that only you can help protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alrighty, here we got a big Tyrranax Rex. Hopefully we can get into our lovely, sexy Rexy here, but we're gonna have to ramp up before we can do such a thing. So let's go ahead and drop down our lovely Llanowar Elves. Alternative art, by the way, gotta love it. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Interesting. Interesting enough. What's not interesting is just swinging with this little elf here. Like I said, this Tyrranax Rex we do love, but we need maybe like a Hulking Raptor. Sometimes you kind of do need that like in-between card. So Gishath, Font of Hope. Do we want to just chomp this? I guess so. It does kind of slow them down a little bit. I am a little nervous they do play down something absolutely batshit insane. That gets a little squirrely, but I think it's we can kind of rock with this, right? So this is whenever another angel you control comes into play. So next turn, I can already tell that I'm going to want to tap out completely for this Tyrranax Rex. So I'm just thinking here, should we just get rid of the Youthful Valkyrie? I guess so, because no matter what happens... Yeah, I guess so. No matter what happens, like they're going to still have to be able to like pick between whatever comes up, so... If that makes any sense. Probably not articulating myself very well. But what I can do is go in for a nasty Tyrranax Rex. So sometimes this deck is just really, really fun because it's just, that's what it is. It's big dinos. Big, green, stompy, go boom. It's that simple. Tyrranax Rex, and this has Ward 4. This has Ward 4. I mean, how hilarious is that? Obviously, we gotta be a little careful here. Regarding, I mean, like, what, Sunfall? But if they're running early creatures, I don't think they're really running Sunfall, let's be honest. Here we go, Inspiring Advantage. Hopefully we have the advantage. Youthful Valkyrie, gain a life. Okay, so nothing too crazy yet. Nothing that is worthy of note, I suppose. So another land is wickedly unfortunate here. There's not really too much to kind of ponder upon. I mean, we could just... Do we even want to swing in with these, I guess is the question. I guess not. I mean, there's still enough top deckage that we could have regarding some big creatures here, but what's actually kind of funny is a lot of people consider the toxic here, like flavor text, the toxic 4 basically being flavor text, and that it doesn't matter, but I mean, it easily could. It easily could, because if they can block it out, but the trample still goes through, and they get 12 poison counters, this could actually just be enough. Wow, who says the toxic is flavor text? Not me. Alrighty here, baby. We got a Pugnacious formation, Pugnacious Hammerskull. I would like a little bit more of the rampy dorks if we're going to have 2 of these huge dinos in our starting hand. I'm going to keep this, but this is a semi-reluctant keep. Tranquil Frillback, we can kind of rock with that. The Tranquil Frillback and the Pugnacious Hammerskull. Decent little mid-rangey dinos here. And then, of course, we have our huge dinos here. Hopefully they don't have a Gishath on turn 2, but they do, so I'm not going to make a decision here. Do I want to go in for Paw Patch formation on Gishath? Probably not. Probably not. I guess we should use Paw Patch formation to kill the creature that they, like, ramp up into. So Steel Seraph, yeah, okay. I think it's... Well, actually, we can... Hold on, this is actually an artifact. So I can use Frillback to kill Artifact. I mean, I can use... So actually, I'm going to do this now. Destroy target creature with flying. Yeah, they do get a 1/1 here. I shouldn't have let this resolve, because now we actually give them +1/+1 on the Steel Seraph. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a little bit of an oopsie there. It shouldn't matter that much, but hopefully not. So let's go in for our lovely Hammerskull and just see if we can start hammering, baby. Like I said, the plan is to go for the Frillback and just kill the Seraph. Because the Seraph is actually an artifact creature, which does help us out quite a bit. And then because we'll have the Frillback on the battlefield, we should be able to go in for our lovely Hammerskull swing, and that should be good to go. Down to 4. Is that lifelink? Where they get... Oh, yeah, lifelink. Okay. Lifelink makes sense considering they are angels, so let's go ahead and do it, baby. Tranquil Frillback. Unless they have, like... I mean, that would be pretty sick. They have, like, Aven Interrupter or something like that, but yeah, that's just pretty obvious here, right? We're definitely paying 1. There's no way around this. Yeah, we're absolutely paying this, and we're going to go ahead and destroy target artifact or enchantment and getting rid of the Steel Seraph. Hopefully they don't have protection, and they might. It appears like they might, then. Oh, no, they didn't just get lost. Okay, honestly, that's not that bad. As long as we get rid of the Seraph, we do take a little bit of a tempo swing here, so... It's going to be a hot second before I go for Etali or Vaultborn Tyrant, though, so... Let's see what kind of huge angels they got up their sleeve here. Another Steel Seraph's not that bad. It's not the prototype version, so... I think we're kind of okay there. I gotta go at least for one map token here. At least one. Lorekeeper, if we top deck that, it's pretty weak in my opinion, so I think we'll say no. But now that we have a free swing here, I don't want to say free, it's not free. But we can swing in scot-free. Scot-free? Not free. Alright, Llanowar Elves. And then the Hammerskull. That feels pretty good. Next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, these, I mean, like I said, we have these big dinos. Oh my god, my mouse actually just died. It just fresh died. Hold on, let me take care of this. We got a backup mouse. Don't you even worry. Don't you even worry. We got a backup mouse. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. There we go. So we got a working mouse, and it's actually worth noting. Hold on, did they just took away the Frillback instead of my L? I guess they don't know that I'm kind of packing more cards here. So this is a 6-drop, so I don't have to worry about that. I could go for the map token. No, we're just gonna have to go in for you, I think. So trample and haste until end of turn, or I can just fight the angel. I think we're gonna have to just fight the angel. Let's just go for that. All right. Actually, you know what? Hold on. This is actually close. Because if I go for the map token, we can push for an Etali or a Vaultborn Tyrant. And then I can go for this. Discard this, destroy up to 1 target artifact for enchantment. I can kill you. And then draw a card. That's actually really good. Okay, Kogla and Yidaro, we're going to go ahead and destroy you. Shuffle into my library, draw a card, get a Trumpeting Carnosaur. Now we're going to go for the map token on, I guess it has to be you. We're going to get a stun counter on this Hammerskull if we swing. But here we go. Now that's all I'm worried about, is we get a, whatchamacallit, another land so that I can go in for these big creatures here. So yeah, I do get a stun counter, which is not great. But now I have Etali and Vaultborn Tyrant up my arsenal. I think that was worth it. So Gishath is not really the end of the world, not the beginning of it. Down to 10. Pick your poison. All right, we like that. I think we're just gonna go straight in for the Vaultborn Tyrant. We're tapping out completely for this, but I want to get a little bit of life gain. And we've got Ghalta Primal Hunger. Hopefully we can kind of take the initiative here. Swing in, down to 8. Down to 8. Not too worried about that. Burst Lightning. Here we go. Burst Lightning onto Gishath. Well, let's see. Maybe they have some sort of protection or something like that. They're tapping for... I don't think that really matters. I think they're just doing that to do that. So, pick your poison. Flying. Just get rid of this off the board. I think that's probably the best move here. What's going on here? Okay. And last but not least, Ghalta, the Primal Hunger. Let's go! Oh, baby, that feels absolutely amazing. Ghalta, let's go. We got a Hulking Raptor. I guess we might as well keep you back, just in case we want to use removal. But let's go. Bang, bang. Down to 15, 11. We've got Ghalta, Primal Hunger out here. Not even a broken mouse is gonna stop us from taking this away. A salute with the doggy. Let's go. You know what? Hey, cheers to you. Good game. Alrighty, here. So I got the Pick Your Poison and a Tranquil Frillback. Some of the best, like, honestly, some of the best, like, sideboard cards you can ever have are in green right now. So Pick Your Poison is absolutely phenomenal. Versus these nasty demons. Don't want to really go in for Pick Your Poison on curve. I have so much ramp. I'm trying to get into my ramp, but it's just not very effective right now. I don't typically want, well, not typically, I definitely don't want to go in for the Frillback. So Deep Cavern Math's going to take care of my Pick Your Poison, I would assume. Fortunately, we do have a Trumpeting Carnosaur. I usually like to use this as the removal side, so got another Pick Your Poison, which is kind of funny. I guess we just wait for now. I think we just wait. Don't have to use it if we don't, you know, we don't need to. I think we'll let this go. Just take your damage. Take your damage, you little bat. If I was playing against Demir and the Kaito was kind of around, I'd be a lot more nervous about this, but I think this is okay. I don't know if we really need to, but then again, I kind of would like to maintain tempo here. But then again, I would like to just kind of cast it. I'm gonna say no for now. It's just chill. Let's get this down. Just chill. Yeah, we're just chilling. I don't like chilling. I like playing big dinos, but right now, gosh, this isn't in the graveyard. If this was in the graveyard, I would frill back, but I do not, so. They also know exactly what I have, which is not great. If they do drop a big scary demon, I guess we can Carnosaur and then pick your poison. It's just a Dread Knight. I won't say just a Dread Knight. It's still a creature. You've got to be kind of wary of. I think we just take it. I don't love it, but it is what it is. Mirrex. Guess it's better than nothing. More lands. At a certain point, I'm just gonna have to go for it, because if we pick your poison, we actually just get it back. So maybe we just pick your poison, sacrifice with creature of a choice, whatever. Obviously, it's gonna be the bat, and then we just get our other pick your poison back. But now we got a little bit more flexibility. I guess my playline was a little sketchy. A little sketchy there. So give me this back. I could Carnosaur. Or I could just chill. A lot of chilling. I want to hardcast the damn Carnosaur at some point. So, I mean, I guess I could just create another Mirrex token. It's better than nothing. So, see what you got here. I surely would have hoped they'd swing in here. So yeah, I'd rather just hardcast the Carnosaur. I think we're just gonna chill, unless they play maybe like a Glissa. If they played a Glissa, I would be a little more. I don't know what I'll do. And oh my god, no way, a Glissa! Oh my god, they heard me. They literally heard me. Okay, so what? Oh man, what do I do now? I guess I can just hardcast this. That's a little too tempting. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. I'm hardcasting this Carnosaur. If they gotta go for the throat, whatever. I don't care. You can keep your Glissa. You can keep your Glissa. We have also the Paleontologist, so that's actually kind of nice as well. I don't care. I don't care. Trumpeting Carnosaur. This is pretty nightmarishly bad if they've got like a go for the throat here, and still having their Glissa up. That would be pretty nightmarishly bad. But Triumphant Chomp. This is a little sketchy here because I'm gonna do I'm gonna do this. Hopefully they don't have a go for the throat. If they have a go for the throat, that would be pretty nightmarishly bad. They might not also be aware of that because I deal 2 damage, or the greatest power among dinosaurs we control. So if they would have killed the Carnosaur, it's pretty risky. But I think that was like I think that was a dice throw we had to make. Very risky though. And there we go. Alrighty. Take these 2 poison counters, my friend. So they got cut down. But most likely did not have the go for the throat, which makes plenty of sense. Still sitting relatively okay here. I mean, if they do kill the Carnosaur, the Paleontologist can kind of grind us back here. Oh well, I can't bring it back from exile, so that is a little unfortunate here. Hopefully we can get something big and scary. That is not big and scary, but I guess it's something. I actually can't really do too much here. I mean, I guess I could go for a Frillback, and then we can pay the full thingy. So 1, 2, 3, and I can go for 1, 2, and then go for Buckle My Shoe. I guess that's okay. So let's do this, and then we'll pay 2. I guess that's okay. I can gain a little bit of life here. I mean, I don't love it. So let's do this twice. Decline. So, gain 4 life. Exile target player's graveyard. That doesn't do a whole lot, obviously, but like whatever. Gain 4 life, and then we just go in for a Paleontologist swinger. It's a little, I mean, because I have 2 pick your poisons, they do have what the annex, obviously, but we can go for pick your poison if they do go for that, so don't think it's as bad. And they're just gonna go straight in for the Restless Cottage now. I think this is a decent trip. Wait, are they swinging with this? Why are you swinging with this? Why are you swinging with this elf? It's a little sketchy. So I do lose out on you. That's actually not that big of a deal at all. So now you're in the grave. This is actually in the graveyard. So now I can go for Paleontologist. Exile card in the graveyard, but I'm not going to take you immediately. We're actually going to take the Frillback. And then I'm going to cast this. Nope, let's do this. Frillback, and then I can just go for the full 3. I think that's pretty good here. So now we go for Frillback. Yeah, let's pay for the full 3. I always get this a little bit mixed up here. So target artifact enchantment will kill the food. Target player, this is to exile your graveyard. So we're going to get rid of the Dread Knight, and then we gain 4 life. Okay, that's good. There we go. And we swing in. Okay. Phew. All right, so we do get our Frillback from our Paleontologist. I know. Where's my big dinos, though? I did not cite... Well, I guess that's a pretty big dino. I can't complain too much, but... Anointment Affliction on Paleontologist is done, bringing back our lovely dinosaurs from the grave. And you were getting exiled with a finality counter on it anyway, so... An elf, we are in top deck mode here, and things are getting a little squirrely. I'm getting a little nervous. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 out of 16 lands. Obviously, that's not really where you want to be here. We do have another Mirrex generator every single turn, and if they do drop anything super crazy, we've got 2 Pick Your Poisons, so there's 1. Okay. We are obviously going to be able to take care of the Pick Your Poison. With Pick Your Poison, excuse me. But they have a lot of value here. So just Mirrex. Come on, baby. We need a big dino. We need a big dino here. Because they are going to gain a little bit of card advantage here. We do not get it, which is wickedly unfortunate. Nothing really helping us here. So target enchantment of your choice. They only have 1. And we're swinging in, right? Because they can't. 1, 2, 3. Nope, they're good. We're good. So swing in. What are they doing here? Oh, what's the plan? What's the plan here? Oh, okay, they're just going to trade. That's actually completely fine with me. And then Lorekeeper. Actually, it would be pretty devastating if they dropped a Liliana. That's interesting. I mean, that's a choice. To go for the throat on a Lorekeeper? I mean, I have big dinos. I mean, you're not scared of me top decking like in a big dino for the go for the throat? I mean, that is pretty wild. But hey, you do you. No way! No way! No way! Oh my god, stop top decking the best card in your deck. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, come on. Come on, RNG gods. Come on, RNG gods. You've given them the best card in their deck. Twice? There we go. That's good. I can't complain too much here. I have to get rid of this damn thing, so let's make sure we click the right one. Enchantment of your choice. Alright. That's fine. Swing in. Are we going to win by the Mirrex? That'd be kind of weird. Hulking Raptor, and we still have enough for another Might. That's actually pretty wild. Are we going to win via the Mirrex? That'd be pretty weird. Creature actually is not the end of the world. They can't go for the Restless Cottage as defense here, so that's kind of worth noting. Mirrex. Big Dino! Come on, Big Dino. Big Dino, Big Dino, Big Dino, Big Dino, Big Dino. Please, 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 Big Dino. We are praying to the gods for a Big Dino. Big Dino, Big Dino, Big Dino. No whammy. Stop! Wow, that took forever! Wow, let's go! That's what they get! That's what they get for taking all their time. No, we're gonna take... No, come on! Archetype, hello. Well, I guess we'll kind of see what kind of archetype you're playing, because we can kind of already tell what I'm playing. I guess we won't have to, you know, keep it a secret for now before we drop our Cavern of Souls. Alright, archetype. Well, I got a Llanowar Elves, so I think we'll just do this. I'll call it Dinosaur. You know what? The secret's out. The cat is out of the bag. I am playing dinosaurs. Let's go for our Paleontologist, and hopefully we can get this, probably a land, honestly, but if we don't, we have an elf anyway, so should be okay in that regard. Mosswood Dread Knight. This is little obviously regretting the Triumphant Chomp versus like Torch the Tower, but I think if you're running dinos, you kind of have to have the Chomp in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and well, we're gonna have to do this anyway. So I guess we just chomp away the knight. Yeah, I guess. It doesn't feel amazing, but it is what it is, so. The nice thing, if you do kill the Dread Knight on curve, obviously, them using Dread Whispers usually makes them a little bit awkward unless they have like a cut down or an edict. Same difference. I guess the elf, right? Okay, so we got another turn here. Got a Pugnacious Hammerskull. This is going to be our only play here, so hopefully we can get into a little bit more lands. I am running 26, so we shouldn't be that starved for land, so but we'll see. Fabled Passage, interesting. I'm not really the biggest fan of running Fabled Passage, to be completely honest with you, but
this is my home.
So I do have Triumphant Chomp, but this can only hit creatures. So I think it's just gonna have to be the Hammerskull. I mean, I don't love it. So I think we're just gonna have to get rid of the Lily via swinging. Plus, I can't really hardcast any of our big dinos right now anyway, so I think this is okay. Plus, with the 2, I can just exile via Pugnacious Hammerskull. I could go for the Carnosaur, but I don't want to do that.
I know when I'm not wanted.
She knows when she's not wanted, and you are not wanted, Lily. Caustic Bronco, sure. Maybe I want to use the Trumpeting Carnosaur here. I don't think... No, because we can just use the Chomp, so I'm just going to do this instead. Exile target card from a graveyard, and they're not even going to go in for the Dread Knight anymore. Let's just go in for the Hammerskull, and hopefully I can kind of just get this back onto the battlefield. So, Hammerskull, Pugnacious Hammerskull, comes back. And I think we are going to Chomp. It's a little sketchy, though. I don't know. Should we actually do this? Probably not, man. I guess not. I don't even want to swing either, but I kind of want to save this in case they do have, like, you know, like Shelly or something like that. So I think we just kind of hold back, and then we've got the Hammerskull to block. Things do get a little squirrely here. They do have removal, though. So they are swinging. Okay. Got a Glissa. We can take care of the Glissa pretty promptly, so I'm not too worried about that. And we're gonna have to do this. This seems pretty, like, they just wanted the card draw. I mean, what can they really do here? So, Glissa is completely fine. And another Bronco, sure. I think we might as well do this. I mean, I can't really do anything at sorcery speed, unfortunately. But I guess we might as well take away... I don't know. I don't know. Nothing really matters here, so... Just for funsies, mostly, honestly. So, we do have a Trumpeting Carnosaur. I do kind of like this a lot, but we also need to be kind of aware that we need to chomp. We need to chomp away this Glissa. If we give them a card, like, is that really the end of the world? I think we just do it. Let's just go for the Trumpeting Carnosaur. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't, but maybe we should. I'm doing it. Trumpeting Carnosaur, I'm tapping out for it. Glissa, we'll deal with you in a second. What do we got here? A Hulking Raptor. That's pretty damn good. We can rock with that. I can rock with that. And obviously, First Strike Death Touch is going to shut off all of the combat for our big dinos here, so... A little scary here. Glissa, First Strike, and Death Touch. I mean, what a card. Anything with... I'm actually kind of surprised that, like, Wizards has never put out anything that I can think of that has First Strike and Death Touch, like, as a 1/1. So Caustic Bronco goes in. I guess we're just going to block with the Hammerskull. I don't really see a reason not to. Sounds good. Card for a card, I suppose. They do have Vraska. Betray. Wait, why did they didn't... So they're probably afraid of Glissa, because they didn't swing with the Glissa. The Reign of Flesh is here! Because we got the dinosaurs, baby. I'm not afraid of you. So Vraska actually cannot target the Hulking Raptor because they can't pay the Ward 2. So that's actually really nice. So I assume they just draw? Or are they going to make something an artifact here? I mean, we do have Etali and Tyrranax Rex. So the only problem here is being that the Glissa, which we can fortunately take care of. Alright. So, first things first, let's just Triumphant Chomp the Glissa. Just get out of here. And they don't have anything to go for it, and this is just going to be obliteration. We don't even need the Etali, Tyrranax Rex, and we take game 1. Alright, here we go, baby. A Burst Lightning. We are on the draw, so I guess we get a little bit extra pepper. I'm going to keep this, but this is a little reluctant. We do have our giant dinos. Get a little bit better of a curve here, so... Obviously, we do love the Burst Lightning. Trumpeting Carnosaur, man, having this double up as like a removal for 3 is really, really nice. Mosswood Dreadnought, so they're just after the they're just kind of after the card advantage here, which makes sense. And we do get another big dino, which can be a little scary here. So, like I said, this is pretty much every big dino other than the Tyrranax Rex. I think we're like, because you definitely don't want all your dinos. You definitely have to have, you know, like not dinos. So I guess we just go for the Burst Lightning here. I don't love it, but it is what it is. So go ahead and get rid of your little Mosswood Dread Knight. Got a Verge. We're on the verge of victory here. Eventually we can kind of get into, hopefully, one of these big dinos. But if they do go into another Dread Knight, I think we're just going to have to Trumpeting Carnosaur this. Another Dread Knight, sure. And then I think they probably would just play it, right? Makes sense, okay. Yeah, I think let's just go ahead and let's just not be too crazy here. Let's just go for the Carnosaur, try to maintain tempo as best we can, and then hopefully we can drop into some of these big creatures here. And this Hulking Raptor is actually pretty amazing here. Yeah, I mean, they definitely can go for the throat. They can pay that ward too, but at least that taps them out pretty significantly for the turn, unless they have a Shelly's Edict or something. So Glissa, okay, we can kind of rock with the Glissa now, because now this Hulking Raptor is the freaking Hulk, man. So I think, no joke, we can drop down Ghalta, but obviously the Glissa the Sunslayer is going to kind of just take that away from us. It's either a Vaultborn Tyrant or a Etali, and I think it's going to have to be the Vaultborn Tyrant. It's close, but let's go for the Vaultborn Tyrant. The Vaultborn Tyrant will give us life, draw a card, pretty good. Obviously, the Glissa the Sunslayer is going to shut down combat altogether, but we do have, we got removal, so if we can drop down the Ghalta, that would be pretty nasty. I could block, and then we get our Vaultborn Tyrant back. I could. I guess not. I guess I would want to swing in with the Vaultborn Tyrant. Plus, they might be doing this because I don't know. Well, there's a lot to speculate on here. I don't really know. Point is, Shelly got the Death Touch. A lot of Death Touch in this deck, so that is unfortunate. And a Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. Fortunately, this is kind of nice because we do have, you know, all of our big dinos here. So we will be able to draw quite a bit of cards here. At least 2. Regardless of what this Deep Cavern Bat takes away, we're going to get 2 cards here from the Vaultborn Tyrant. So I'm kind of glad I didn't. But then again, we do get it 1 back. So, I don't know, anybody's game right now. Definitely anybody's game. They do have the card advantage significantly. For now. So they get rid... Oh, they're taking away my Ghalta. The Ghalta, the new card? Kind of rude. Okay, I don't think there's really too much to think about here. I'm just going to slam down this freaking Etali. Hopefully we can get into our new Etali, but the old Etali works too. So, Etali, Primal Conqueror, and what do we got here? What do we got? Definitely a Llanowar Elves, and then a Shelly's Edict is definitely pretty good. Let's make sure we don't screw this up. A non-token, right? So a non-token of your choice. So they're gonna go ahead and give me back my Ghalta, and that's actually kind of unfortunate, because I actually can't really do anything with that. So it actually is pretty unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna swing with my Hulking Raptor. If they want to trade this, I think we're fine to do that. God, man, I don't even know. Maybe I do want to go in for the Vaultborn Tyrant. All right. Sure. So they're going to take 5. Or, excuse me, 6 because of the trample. And then we get our Vaultborn Tyrant to kind of go through again, which, I mean, that's pretty okay with me. And now we get a Lorekeeper. Okay. These little mana dorks later in the game are pretty good for just blockers, honestly. So... completely okay with that. This actually gets a round go for the throat now because it is an artifact, which is, I mean, just absolutely sickening. Shelly, sure. Don't love it, but like whatever. And a Mosswood Dread Knight. If they swing in, we're definitely going to go ahead and block here, but let's go. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that Ghalta, the Primal Hunger, you can cast this for 2. It's back in standard, baby. Ghalta, the Primal Hunger for 2. Vaultborn Tyrant's going off. Here we go. Life's good. All right, Scorching Dragonfire. We deal 3 damage. We can exile something. I think it would rather be the Glissa. Oh god, I forgot. I forgot we can even take the Etali. Oh god, I forgot all about this. Do we do that? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 9, and then we pay the Phyrexian. Hold on. Is that actually better? Is that actually better to go in for this Trample Indestructible? Ooh. Okay, we take it. Okay, I'm sorry, opponent. I had to think. I don't know, but